The head of the Environmental Protection Agency continues to draw fire tonight.
Pruitt blames his troubles on his enemies, those who oppose his agenda of eviscerating environmental regulations. Pruitt's troubles, there's one person who doesn't seem to be bothered, so long as he's cutting environmental regulations.
The city is there because of the water, it's there because of the harbor, it's what's got the city its start. You can't go far without getting toward the water, but yet it's hard to connect to the water. It doesn't feel tangible, I think, to most city residents. So we really want people to think about the the water as the sixth borough, and the place where it can be the playground, it can be the park of the future, and should be clean. We shouldn't be dumping all of our sewage into it just because it's rained, which is essentially what happens now. Our DEC, we see excellent people working for our environmental conservation department in New York State. It's down 20% in staff over 10 years. So imagine your own workplace, 1 in 5 people is gone, and not just gone today, but has been gone for 10 years or gone for 8 years. It's a massive loss of ability to enforce the law and to protect what every poll shows people want. Any conversation you have, people want, they want clean water. And if without them, we suffer the consequences. We have polluted water. That led us to develop these projects with the community to measure water quality up and down many of the creeks that feed into the river, and to start to measure water quality at public access points all around New York City. Every month there are about 180 individuals who will fan out across the Hudson River watershed on different days to sample water quality in the creeks and rivers that feed into the river. The Bronx River is one of them. So you'll see massive algal blooms in those places. Just rank, disgusting conditions, and we pilot the boat into those waterways and see it firsthand, and we bring people to witness it, and that's part of the function of River Keepers, to have that boat on the water, be a platform to get the public, to get journalists, to get scientists out, see things from the perspective of the water, because it changes people's perception immediately when you're there and you witness these things directly and see the impact. We bring all the data together, do analysis of it, and report out on what we found so that we can get a handle on where our bigger problems are and how to just make the case broadly that we need to invest in our infrastructure, which is really the biggest power of the program, is to show, there's still contamination out there. People tend to think a lot of people think we kind of solved sewage in the 70s or the 80s. They don't perceive that we still have these problems. So the data is showing where we still have those problems to solve. And then by having people gather the data, it helps to create the case. I always say, every sample we take is a vote for clean water. And the politicians hear that, the agencies hear that, and then the investments follow to start to clean up these places.